So the other day I put two pieces of information up here on stuff that I wanted. On the one side was a complete and total site design, right? And on the other side was a building design that I wanted a floor plan for, and then I wanted 4 3D views of, correct?
Yep.
So I asked you for today by 4 o'clock in the morning to submit the half that was over here, which was the site design. Okay, so that had to be submitted in PDF and JPEG format this morning by 4 o'clock. Then on this side, I said we'd do this over the weekend. So essentially, what these two things are is a complete design for a house. Okay, the complete design of that house is not in any way supposed to take on any sustainable or energy efficiency practices. Okay, so I basically need you guys to sort of finish your design. So that's one. The next thing the next reading assignment out of your book is going to be the portion of the book on envelope. Okay, so you guys need to read the portion of the book on envelope. All right, so if you look at the book, it's got those little green, on the edge of the book it has the green thing. There's a whole section on envelope. Okay, so I need you guys to read the section on envelope. I'm not expecting you to completely understand the section on envelope, but I'm expecting you to read through it and make a list of questions of the stuff that you're not clear about and you don't understand. One last thing. I'm going to try and do it as a precursor to the midterm. Okay? I'm going to try and see if I can develop what we've covered so far in the lecture topics and possibly in the reading, not including the reading you're currently going to be doing, the envelope portion. But I'm going to try and develop a set of questions so that you guys start to get a feeling of, hey, what's the stuff I got to learn? You can expect to be asked questions about, anything that came out of those lectures. What two forms does heat exist in? Radiation, electromagnetic radiation, and molecular excitement. That's the two ways. That's our two primary sort of things of heat. It's right there, correct. I put it up there for you guys. Okay, so I need you guys to learn this stuff. So, okay, any questions about that? So I'm going to try and develop some of the questions. I'm not going to count them against you, but if you take that quiz and you bomb it, then you pretty much are going to know that you're not ready for a midterm because you just bombed the quarter term, right? Okay, any questions?
Is it going to be long, like 60 questions?
I mean, how many lectures have I given, Kara?
4?
Quite a few. Today, by itself, I think I talked about 3 or 4 topics, right? So today I talked about periodic behavior. I talked about thermal mass, which really needs to be expanded more. We talked about the greenhouse effect, and then we also talked about solar geometry. So today we covered 4 topics. They were much shorter than some of the other ones, but 4 topics. Okay? So I don't know how many questions it will be, but I mean, if I ask you 10 questions from each thing, or 5 questions from each thing, it's a lot. Right? So 5 questions from 8 lectures, I don't know that it's 8, it might be 10. Let's say it's 10. So 5 questions from 10 lectures is 50 questions. It's not a matter of the questions, it's a matter of like learning the material. So, okay, any other questions? So what I'm asking for Monday is I'm asking you guys to come in with a printed large-scale site plan. I don't want it in the computer this time. This is printed, okay? Showing all of the stuff that was on there in presentation quality graphics. Line weights, line types, shading, whatever. You have to have everything in there, and it has to be presentation quality. Don't just take whatever you happen to make 2D of in Rhino and spit it out. I want a presentation quality site plan. Okay? And then I want a presentation quality floor plan also printed. Okay? Any questions?
How big do you want it printed out?
I want the site plan to be at 1/8 of an inch equals a foot, which is the site plan that you were originally given. And I would like the floor plan to be at 1/4 of an inch to a foot. Okay? So one thing I'm going to add to what was up here is on the site plan, you should show your roof surface, not the floor plan. Okay? So I tell you what, let's do this. I'm going to change that. Let's do a presentation quality floor plan at 1/8 of an inch to a foot with, furniture and windows and doors and wall poché and all that stuff and overhangs and everything. Using no legends allowed. In this class, no legends. Okay? And then that'll be at 1/8 inch, so that'll be about the same size as what's on your site plan. But on the site plan, you're going to show me the roof. Okay? Any questions? Okay, that's it. I'll see you guys all on Tuesday.